The casting for the 1957 movie Pal Joey was a careful process. Frank Sinatra, already a big star, was an obvious choice for the lead role of Joey Evans because of his singing ability and charm. Rita Hayworth was selected to play Vera Simpson, the wealthy older woman. Her star power and experience in previous musicals made her a fitting choice. Lastly, Kim Novak was cast as Linda English. Despite being relatively new, her fresh face and talent impressed the producers. The chemistry between the actors was tested to ensure they worked well together. Key moments during auditions made it clear these actors could bring the characters to life with the right mix of talent and on-screen chemistry. In the 1957 movie Pal Joey, the director George Sidney brought the Broadway musical to the big screen with a clear vision. He aimed to keep the charm and wit of the original stage play while making it fit for movie audiences. George Sidney was known for his musical films and worked closely with the cast and crew to create lively and engaging dance numbers and performances. His previous work on musicals greatly influenced his approach to Pal Joey, focusing on strong visual scenes and dynamic sequences that highlighted the talents of the actors, especially the lead, Frank Sinatra. Sidney's collaboration with the choreographer Hermes Pan ensured that the dance routines were both entertaining and a good fit for the film's narrative. The director's style was to let the story unfold through the music and performances, allowing the actors to bring depth to their roles. This approach helped the film become a classic, remembered for its catchy tunes and charismatic performances. Pal Joey is a movie from 1957 that tells the story of a charming singer named Joey who moves to San Francisco dreaming of owning his own club. He meets two women, a wealthy socialite and a chorus girl, which leads to a tangle of love and ambition. This movie is known for its catchy music and the lead actor's smooth performance. Now, I don't have personal experiences or memories, but I know that for many, this movie brings a mix of laughter, surprises, and touching moments. It's a film that has left a mark on many hearts over the years. If you've seen Pal Joey, what's your most treasured memory related to this movie? Did it inspire you or impact your life in any way? We'd love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. Your experiences add to the rich history of this classic film. So keep watching and let's share the journey this movie has taken us on. The 1957 movie Pal Joey's production was a major task. The set design aimed to recreate the lively club scenes and the upscale San Francisco environment. They built detailed sets for the nightclub where much of the story takes place. Filming locations included real streets in San Francisco to give an authentic feel to the movie. One of the biggest challenges was coordinating the scenes with many extras, especially for the musical numbers that required precise timing and movement. They also had to manage the lighting and camera work to capture the dance routines effectively. For its time, the use of color film to enhance the visual appeal of the musical performances was quite advanced. The production team worked hard to ensure the sound quality was clear for the songs, which was critical for a musical film. They used the best recording equipment available to capture the music and the actors' voices. This attention to detail in both visual and audio aspects helped make Pal Joey a memorable film. The movie Pal Joey, featuring Frank Sinatra, Rita Hayworth, and Kim Novak, is a colorful adaptation of a successful stage show. Sinatra plays Joey, a man striving to own a nightclub in San Francisco and achieve fame and fortune. Despite his efforts, Joey's character lacks the desperation one might expect from someone down on their luck. He remains impeccably dressed throughout the film, even before becoming the companion of a wealthy widow played by Hayworth. Hayworth and Novak both deliver stunning visual performances, yet their characters could have been more deeply explored. Hayworth's portrayal needed a stronger presence, while Novak's character contrasts sharply with her mature appearance, coming across as overly naive. The film includes memorable musical numbers like The Lady is a Tramp, My Funny Valentine, and Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered. These songs stand out against the backdrop of beautiful San Francisco. However, the dialogue often falls short of matching the wit found in Lawrence Hart's lyrics. In conclusion, while the film showcases the star power of its cast and the allure of its setting, it misses the mark in delivering the depth and complexity that the original stage show likely offered. It serves as a reminder that some productions may be better suited for the theater. The film Pal Joey's music plays a key role in setting the mood and supporting the story. The score, crafted by Richard Rodgers and Lawrence Hart, uses jazz and swing elements to match the lively atmosphere of the club scenes and the complex feelings of the characters. Songs like The Lady is a Tramp and My Funny Valentine have become classics, loved for their catchy melodies and clever lyrics that reflect the characters' personalities and growth. The musicians and composers worked closely to ensure the music told part of the story, making the film memorable and the songs well-loved long after its release. In a grand gathering of stars, Frank Sinatra's funeral saw a remarkable turnout of Hollywood's finest, reflecting the high regard in which he was held. The event was a significant moment, not just for the entertainment industry, but also for fans worldwide. In another twist of fate, Rita Hayworth decided against taking on a major Broadway role, feeling unprepared with the limited time available. Meanwhile, in the film industry, Kim Novak's performance was enhanced by Trudy Stevens' vocal talents, ensuring the character's voice was as compelling as her on-screen presence. In the 1957 movie Pal Joey, the scene where Joey meets Linda for the first time is a key moment. The director uses close-ups to show the spark between them. The actors' expressions tell us they feel a strong connection. The lighting makes the mood warm and inviting. This scene makes viewers feel hopeful and curious about what will happen between Joey and Linda. People who made the film said they wanted to show how two people can be drawn to each other right away. The actors said they tried to make their characters seem real and relatable. This scene stands out because it feels true to life and captures the audience's attention right away. It shows the start of Joey and Linda's relationship in a clear and touching way. In the world of classic cinema, it's not uncommon for actors to share roles across different films. This was the case with Rita Hayworth and Kim Novak, who both portrayed Sadie Thompson, albeit in separate movies. Hayworth took on the role in Miss Sadie Thompson, while Novak played the character in Jean Eagles. Their performances contributed to the rich tapestry of film history and showcased their talent in embodying complex characters. The film also gained recognition for its music, particularly the song My Funny Valentine, which was considered for America's greatest music in the movies by the American Film Institute in 2004. This song remains a beloved piece from the film's soundtrack. Moreover, Rita Hayworth's vocal talents were partially showcased in the film. Audiences heard her real singing voice during the introductions of her songs, a rare occurrence as her singing was typically dubbed by Joanne Greer. This added a personal touch to her performance, making it even more memorable for viewers. The 1957 film Pal Joey, starring Frank Sinatra, Rita Hayworth, and Kim Novak, was a significant movie of its time. It showed a more modern and realistic view of relationships and personal ambition. The main character, Joey, is a singer who is not always honest and uses his charm to get what he wants. This was different from the usual heroes who were often shown as perfect people. The movie songs like The Lady is a Tramp and My Funny Valentine became very popular and are still known today. They helped shape the music of that era. Pal Joey also made people talk about the roles men and women play in society and how sometimes people have to choose between love and their dreams. The film style and the way it told its story had a lasting effect on how movies were made after that. In the world of entertainment, Frank Sinatra stood out as a prominent figure, leading a group of talented performers known as the Rat Pack. This group, including Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Peter Lawford, and Joey Bishop, shared the screen in films like Ocean's 11 and Sergeant's 3. Meanwhile, Columbia Pictures had an opportunity to feature Gene Kelly in the film over 10 years before its release. However, they decided to pair him with Rita Hayworth and CoverGirl instead. The production of the film itself saw a unique schedule, running from noon to 8 p.m., which was a shift from the usual morning to evening hours. This adjustment was made to ensure the actors could rest more, aiming to enhance their on-screen performances. The 1957 film Pal Joey, starring Frank Sinatra and Rita Hayworth, received a warm reception for its music and performances, particularly Sinatra's portrayal of the charming lead character. Critics praised the film's entertaining story and the chemistry between the actors. Audiences enjoyed the film's songs, which became quite popular. Pal Joey was nominated for 4 Academy Awards, including Best Art Direction Set Decoration, Best Costume Design, Best Film Editing, and Best Sound Recording. It did not win in any category. The nominations were significant for those involved, recognizing the hard work of the cast and crew and solidifying the film's place in cinema history. The acknowledgement from the Academy Awards helped to elevate the status of the film and those who created it. On Christmas Day in 1940, a new show opened on Broadway at the Ethel Barrymore Theater and delighted audiences for over a year. Despite initial plans, Janice Page did not end up performing in a notable dance number when the show was adapted into a film. The film featured a grand mansion, known as the Spreckles Mansion, located at 2080 Washington Street in the Pacific Heights area, though it was mistakenly identified as being in Nob Hill. This same mansion gained fame as the residence of author Danielle Steele, and had previously appeared in a film from the 1930s. The address is clearly visible in the film's final scene, linking it to its real-world location and its cinematic past. During the filming of Pal Joey, Frank Sinatra, who played the lead role, brought his own personal touch to the set. He often entertained the cast and crew with impromptu performances between takes, creating a lively atmosphere. Rita Hayworth, despite her glamorous image on screen, was known for her down-to-earth nature and would often share laughs and stories with the crew. Kim Novak, a rising star at the time, was dedicated to her role and spent hours rehearsing her dance routines to ensure they were perfect. The director, George Sidney, was known for his patience and attention to detail, which helped the actors deliver their best performances. The camaraderie among the cast members was evident, as they would frequently dine together after long days of shooting, forming lasting friendships. The production faced challenges with weather, as unexpected rain often disrupted the outdoor scenes, but the team's resilience and quick thinking kept the filming on schedule. These anecdotes show the dedication and spirit of the team behind Pal Joey, making it a memorable experience for everyone involved. In her final screen appearance, Mara McAfee delivered a memorable performance. Frank Sinatra brought his own unique touch to the character of Joey, making it more charming and less rough around the edges than the original play's version. Had Sinatra turned down the role, the producers had Kirk Douglas in mind as a potential replacement. This casting choice would have led to a different portrayal of Joey, possibly closer to the darker character of the stage version. The 1957 film Pal Joey, starring Frank Sinatra, Rita Hayworth, and Kim Novak, is remembered for its strong performances and popular music. It brought a new style to movie musicals with its more adult themes and Sinatra's unique singing talent. The film influenced later musicals that also aimed for a more mature audience and used popular music styles of the time. It inspired stage productions and other films to adapt similar stories of ambitious characters navigating show business. Pal Joey stands out for its approach to storytelling and character development in musical cinema. In the journey of a film from concept to screen, many stories unfold. One such story is of a young writer, Mel Brooks, who marked his entry into Hollywood through his work on a notable film. This film's origins trace back to a Broadway play that opened in 1940, initially receiving a lukewarm reception from critics. However, opinions shifted over time, and by its 1952 revival, both critics and audiences had warmed up to its content, with previous critiques being reconsidered. The film's casting journey is another tale of twists and turns. Initially promised to Gene Kelly and Rita Hayworth after their success in another project, it took 15 years for the film to materialize. By then, contractual obligations had shifted, leading to Hayworth playing the role of the older woman, while Kim Novak was cast as the younger woman. This narrative reflects the unpredictable nature of film production and the changes that can occur over time. In a unique blend of reality and fiction, the character of Joey in the film is seen engaging with the real-world entertainment industry through a magazine, highlighting the era's shift towards television. Meanwhile, the film pays homage to Gypsy Rose Lee, an entertainer known for her wit and intelligence, through a song that reflects her persona. Rita Hayworth brings authenticity to her performance by using her real singing voice for the song introductions, adding a personal touch to her character's musical moments. In a twist of casting, Rita Hayworth portrayed a wealthy woman who has a younger man by her side, played by Frank Sinatra. Despite the on-screen age difference, Hayworth was actually younger than Sinatra during filming. Sinatra, known for his singing and acting, also had a strong political presence, supporting John F. Kennedy in his presidential campaign. However, their friendship cooled due to Sinatra's alleged connections with organized crime, leading Kennedy to distance himself. A notable piece of set decoration in Sinatra's film Living Space is a photograph of him casually slinging a coat over his shoulder, a testament to his enduring style and presence. In the casting process for a notable film, Harry Cohn of Columbia Pictures initially considered Marlene Dietrich for a leading role. However, Dietrich declined and instead recommended Frank Sinatra, following Gene Kelly's inability to take the part. Before Sinatra's eventual selection, Jack Lemmon was also a contender. During production, a complex dance sequence designed by Hermes Pan, reminiscent of a 1951 classic, was discarded by Sinatra, who preferred simplicity on set. This film also stands out as the sole venture of Essex George Sidney Productions, established by director George Sidney and Sinatra himself. If you have watched the 1957 film Pal Joey, we invite you to share your stories and how this movie touched your life or changed the way you see films. Your experiences are valuable, and hearing about them can bring joy and insight to others. If you like these discussions, please show your support with a like, share this with friends, and subscribe for more talks about the magic of movies. Your participation helps keep the love for classic films alive and connects us through shared memories. Let's keep the conversation going and celebrate our love for cinema together.